I see. So you're trolling.
Huh?
So you were trolling him.
Yeah, April Fools, ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So, getting in the game.
We have the junky neutral start, where you just go to the sides of the stage. So, we're seeing Emo kind of doing normal Falco stuff, just like lasering and naring through his opponent. Does not work as well against Puff. He did try to go to the top platform, but which I think is one of his stronger options in this matchup. But it's sort of like you have to be more patient about it.
Like, see right there where he got, like, earlier, a few seconds ago, where he got the shine and went for a down air? You should go for an up air in that situation.
You could go for an up air. You can also just land on the top platform and take, like, soft pressure.
Yeah.
It's... If you try to do, like, spacey combos against Jig, you're going to have a bad time.
I thought we were going to see a rest there. My bad.
Oh my god. Koji just hit Aglet, like, the instant he left his shield, like, 40 times in a row. That's one way to get it done.
Yeah. It's always like more than one way. Nice shine grab.
Not quite get the follow-up. Up throw up air does kind of work on Jigs if she doesn't smash you out of lasers.
Yeah.
Aglet knows how to get out of it though, so if he's cognizant, it's not going to work on him.
Yeah. It looked like he did a rising down air. AKA, please shield grab me. And this is looking grim for the hero of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Still
going for that down air. A little bit greedy.
Yeah. This matchup really like requires that you train yourself to like think about follow-ups specific to Jigglypuff. Or just the lack of follow-ups. And it looks like Aglet's just kind of trolling a bit, rolling around like it's playing a different Smash game. What's funny is like emoDinosaur could actually bring this back.
He could. We're seeing Emo kind of like has to approach Jigglypuff now because he's so far behind, but he did a good job. Like stuff like laser F tilt, the other things you were doing. It was like that's the kind of like safe grindy thing Falco should be looking for in this matchup.
Right. And Aglet is being very aggressive actually when he gets in close, putting out a lot of
the puffs in this region are surprisingly aggressive. It's always interesting going to nationals and playing against a puff that camps and you're like, oh, you're actually not going to pressure me.
Yeah.
This Alright, so now we get to see whether or not Emo wants to opt for the character switch. I think he was kind of getting the hang of this matchup and into that one, so yeah, looks like he thinks so too.
I mean, I don't know how good his Fox is in comparison to his Falco. I've only ever seen his Falco.
His Fox is missing some tech skill, but he's good with the movement, so in this particular matchup I think it could work for him. This is an interesting stage choice by Emo, especially since he's just like, he's not camping center stage, like he's going and fighting Jigs. Personally, I think the stages with top platforms are way better for Falco in this matchup.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ooh, yeah. Anytime you can get an early kill like that with Falco, and by early I mean not a back air at 170.
Yeah,
it's kind of a big get. And that's, as much as I talk about this being a grindy matchup, that's the kind of player Emo is. He's going to try and force out those mistakes by Aglet.
See, like right there, he just jumped into that neutral air, but like, he needs to understand that he's ahead, and he doesn't actually have to do that. You don't have to, like, it doesn't necessarily, like, alright, being ahead doesn't mean you should camp instantly, but it means you don't have to make risky approaches.
For sure. It's sort of awkward though, because the way Aglet's spacing is really good. He's spacing like right above Falco's short hop height, and Falco doesn't have very many good moves to hit Jigglypuff at that height. So like you can see earlier, like you could see Aglet kind of like backing Emo down, and that sort of like psychologically that sort of pressures him, to throw out a move and try and hit him.
Yeah.
But it's like a height where like neutral air won't reach high enough and Falco's up air will miss, Yeah. Like that kind of spacing is pretty dangerous for Puff.
He's just pretty even game, but emoDinosaur making some very questionable decisions.
He read the roll, but Oh, you meant the rest punish.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to do, I guess? He's lasering him up pretty good right now.
Oof,
I don't know about those mindless laser forward smashes.
One of the, I think one of Emo's bad habits is he goes a little bit too ham at the edge. Like we saw Bones against the Moon, like he would give his opponent just a little bit of space on the edge, sort of respect their invul, and then maybe protect himself a little bit from gimps, and just like dash dance right at that spacing. Obviously it's a little bit different against Jigglypuff because she can go high, but definitely should not be F-smashing the ledge against Jigglypuff. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But then he F-smashes and gives up all of his pressure.
See, I think it's some kind of thing, like I think he's trying to like laser down tilt and get him to angle his shield downward, and then laser forward smash and kind of like come down overhead.
The thing is, when you have your opponent in a bad position in melee, like if you wait and your opponent like does a defensive option, you're still in a good position. So there's no reason to really like go ham.
Exactly. Again, it's a general lack of patience, especially, I think it's mainly Falco that has a history of it. I mean, everybody knows about the infamous match 4, where the Shizwiz was just destroying Mewtwo King, and he was like, here, gimp me 3 times. You know?
Yeah.
And it's...
He definitely had a role to play in that comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it was a legendary comeback on Mewtwo King's part, but a lot of it was just kind of given to him by...
For sure.
By not so good decision making on the Shizwiz part.
I mean, the Shizwiz just let him shield grab him, which is like not something you should be giving up as Falco.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have a pretty tight game. Actually, emoDinosaur with a bit of a lead. If you can avoid getting grabbed or just... Oh my god. Alright, I thought we were going to see another game.
Did his aerial a little bit too late, so it didn't even come out. You do want to go for super late aerials in that spot, though. Finally gets paid off for those F smashes at the ledge.
emoDinosaur.
If I were emoDinosaur, I'd quit while I was ahead. Just take that one and stop doing it.
Yeah. See, like just because something is working doesn't mean it works. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think a lot of people confuse this. They're like, I got him with a forward smash. That means it's good.
And Aglet's the type of player who won't let you get away with the same thing over and over again. Like.
I mean, I guess if you try it 28 times, it'll work once. But is that really a good like ratio?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he wasn't getting super punished for it either.
Yeah.
Whereas it was definitely risky, but there is something to be said for like abusing your opponent for not knowing how to punish you.
Yeah.
Which goes against what I just said, but you know.
Well, right now, GimR sleep at the wheel.
I like these rising full hop aerials from Emo. It controls that space that Jigglypuff is trying to abuse above his short hop height. He also threw in an up tilt there, which was an interesting option.
He's brimming with confidence right now.
Just trying to control that space just like a little bit up and above him.
Nice interruption there. Oh, but he still made it. And now he has a second chance at life. Let's see what he can do with it.
Not quite get the sweet spot.
Oh, he managed to get 2%. He's got a lead. That's what's important.
Percent lead is not a huge deal in this matchup. Because every time you get grabbed,
very unfortunate.
That can happen.
emoDinosaur. See now, like you said before, when you're behind, you have to approach.
Right.
And you have to take risks. Which doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it right away. I mean, you got 6 minutes to do it.
Right. Like there, you saw Emo kind of took a step back and saw that Aglet was willing to approach him, so he's like, okay, I can play that game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that laser from the top platform. I thought he was going to drop through with an aerial.
Yeah, that seemed like a much better choice in that situation.
Probably just a miscue. He might have been trying to drop through Shine, actually.
Maybe he gets caught. Aglet, I think, just kind of anticipates him coming in these spots and throws out a strong hitbox.
Aglet F smashes a lot. He hits with it a lot, too. It's like...
I guess these guys were destined to play each other.
I'm not seeing Aglet go for that many rests this set. Even when he gets the up throw, he just doesn't take it.
Maybe he's just not confident. And emoDinosaur mounting a little bit of a mini comeback so far. He could avoid... Oh, he definitely read it, but didn't get the punish.
That's one of the more awkward things you can, or one of the more awkward situations you could be in as Falco, because it's kind of like, well, you want to punish with an aerial, but then you have to time your jump in anticipation of their roll in. Like you can't really shine punish in matchup.
And that's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's really difficult to come back from those situations, Falco, because you just get hit by a stray hitbox and you know you're in an edge guard situation.
Right. And that's gonna be the set. I don't know if Aglet is playing somebody else or what's happening. We'll see.
I believe we're gonna see winners finals now, which should be, or are we?
I'm not sure. GimR doesn't have his headset on, so he cannot hear us. So we are talking essentially to nobody except for you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh wait, that was losers quarters, maybe?
I think that was losers.
I think that was losers quarters. So we may see the other losers quarters match
right
now, which would be Bones versus someone.
Noob, I think, is still in, or something like that. Or I'm not sure what's happening.